I just returned several weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, from India, and we had an excellent trip. And one of the things that was remarkable was seeing the activity out in the villages and seeing the cooking and seeing the pollution by the way they cook. And I know that you've been a real advocate of these kind of modern stoves that if they're utilized, I think do a lot of things, from pollution to using less fuel to make it in a healthier home and all that. Could you just, in the last couple of seconds we have left here, describe how you're doing that and what you're doing?
Well, first let me thank you for caring about that, Senator, and asking a question about it, because it's one of those, long-term projects that I think has tremendous payoff, but it's not in the headlines. So thank you, sir. We are actively driving an initiative we helped to put together called the Global Cook Stove Alliance, the Alliance for Global Cook Stoves. We are working with dozens of other countries, with the United Nations and organizations, to help create a market for cleaner burning cook stoves in developing countries, because you're right, this has tremendous benefits. It cuts down on respiratory illnesses for women and children. It also helps keep the environment clean by cutting down the soot, the black carbon that goes into the atmosphere. It is a security issue to the extent that many women and girls are put at risk when they go out to gather fuel in many of these countries. So we have looked at the data. The National Institutes of Health has been one of our partners, that in terms of cleaning up the atmosphere, reducing health costs, this is one of the most effective approaches we could take. For anybody who's really interested, maybe you or some of the staff would be interested, we have a display of clean cook stoves in the State Department that we just opened a few days ago, because we want people to know what we're talking about. And when I was in India, I was in Chennai, we had an exhibit set up, and we're working with some Indian universities that are actually taking measurements of the pollution that goes into women and children's lungs and also the atmosphere. That is related to an announcement we made last week that in our effort to try to help the environment, the United States has joined with 5 other countries in setting up a new coalition to fight the climate forcers, the short-term climate forcers, methane, soot, black carbon, etc. And cook stoves obviously are a part of that. So again, this is the kind of initiative that I think is worth investing in. It'll pay dividends down the road. It's not a quick fix, but it's something that we're able to do with public-private partnerships.
Thank you for your efforts. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.